Uh, Hello friends, and in this very first part, I'll be um, telling you how you can make a very basic application. How you can start building a Java application and tutorial for Java basics. So let's get started. So first of all, I'll be showing you without using any IDE how you can make Java application. So let's create a new folder, very simply. So new folder, just name it Java dude, let's say tutorial. Okay, so let's open that, and now what we can do is we have to create a new folder and just name it let's name it main. Okay, and with we have to save this folder with a .java extension. Okay, so if you could not see the extension, you can go to view and then enable this file name extensions. So now you can edit this with any text editor. I'm using Notepad++. So I'll be showing you how you could make a basic class. So let's start the tutorial. So this will be I'll be explaining you each and everything. So let me write a hello world program. So public class main. Okay, and okay, public class main, and then public static void main. Okay, and now you have to give string arguments. So this first of all, we'll be starting by an hello world program, and I'll be explaining you each and everything. So let me finish writing. So yeah, that's done, and let's start like a hello world. So this is the program which you have to write. Just remember one thing, this main here class name should be same as the file name, otherwise it will be an exception, it will be an error, and it will be it will not be able to compile the program. So once this is done, you can simply hit Ctrl S, and let's run the program to see what the result is. So hold the right shift and now just a right click, so you will see this where it is. Okay, so let's try again. So you can see open command window here. So actually I'm thinking, or I'm considering that you have set up the environment for Java development, and if possible I'll be providing a tutorial on how to set up environment on Java tutorial in future. So let's see how you can compile it. So you have to write Java C and the name of the class, so that is main, and with the extension, remember, with the extension. So right, okay, so it's compiling. Okay, so if it doesn't prints anything, any error, and it simply brings you to the next line, it means your program has no errors. And now for running your program, you have to write Java and then just name of the class without extension. So just hit enter and you'll see the results. So this is the first Java program, and we have successfully compiled it. So that's a kind of a nice thing. So we can move forward, and now so you can make Java programs like this without any IDE. Just you can use any text editor, but for sake of we'll be using NetBeans, right? This is an IDE provided by Oracle itself, and this is very good for developing in Java. So you can use this, you can download this, and providing you the link of from where you can download this NetBeans. So if you want to create a new project, just go to this icon, hit this icon, then Java, and then Java application. Next, and this comes, just name the application. So let's say Java basics. So once you do that, it's creating a project. Right now we are done. So you can see it gives you the main method by itself. So I'll be explaining you each and everything of this. So public means it's access. I mean, who can access it? Either it is accessible from the package, which is Java Basics, or its class itself, or nobody can access it. So we have many access specifiers such as public, protected, private, etc. So we'll be talking about it later as we grow up. So grow up, I mean, as we learn further. So let's start. So we have successfully compiled our Java program. So next what we'll be doing is we'll be seeing some basics. So what we have done till now is uh, what we have done till now is this. So you just hit this run button to compile it, and we know the result is going to be the same. So it's compiling. Okay, so hello world, you can see the result here. So let's try the let's do the same thing in a different way. So you can use variables is like a variable. You can define a variable like this. So string means you know, a group of characters, like you write Ram, Sham, or anything like that. Ram, Sham, Sita, Gita, names, or anything, a group of characters, alphabets, is known as the type is known as string. So you can name this like string. Let's say name is equals my name, that is Jay Prakash Pathak. Okay, and now you can print this, like you can pass this variable name, and you, if you will be running that, you will be seeing the output as Prakash Pathak. So this is known as variable. Now this is inside the main method. So what is this main method? What is this main method? This main method is the place from where the program starts. You know, this is the area from where the program starts. So the program starts from here, and it continues this, and whenever if you call some methods or some classes, it will go there, but it starts from this main method. Okay, so this is a string variable. Now I'll be showing you how you can use other variables types, like we have int. So it's showing an error because we don't have any variable name. So what we can do is we can write like int a equals 12 and int b equals 34, and let's declare another int c equals a plus b. Okay, so if you'll be printing this c and running that, so you'll see 46 is the result. And you know, the fact that you can print with the text, I mean with the like this, and you can say that result like this. Okay, you can do the same stuff like that. So it is result 46. So this was pretty basics. So let's move forward. Now we have other data types called Boolean. Now we have Boolean and float, two different things, you know. So what is Boolean and what is float? So let's learn double. So double a is equals 16 point okay, 0.09. okay, so what is double is actually when you have a decimal, you know, and after that we have number. These kinds of number are considered as double. You can perform all types of arithmetic operations like add, subtract, multiply, division, and all like that in double, int, all that. So let's say double b is equals same like that, 12.09 or 0, let's say 12.33, and you can print that out also. Okay, so yeah, 35.32. so we have done this. Okay, so you know the data types, and it is not important to declare the data types within the main function. So what you can do is you can declare them over here also. So let's declare a data string name equals j, and it will have you know, you can access it with anyone anywhere. So if you're gonna name, and now, so if you just hit name, and okay, so it says non-static variable cannot be referenced from a static content. So this is to be done static. The static keyword means uh, the the compiler knows, the compiler can access this static this method without creating an object of its class. So you have to declare the variables which you use in this function have to be static. So you have to declare this static, you know. So once you do that, you'll be, the error will be gone, and you can do this pretty much same stuff. Okay, so right now, so if you are pretty much, you know, confused about what the static is, I'll be telling you. Wait, so static is basically you can access the class without creating its object. So like I'll be telling you further. So like if we create one another class called, let's call it basics. So this is another class called basics, and if you declare a static variable, so let's say static int roll number, so roll number is equals 32. So you can access this without creating an object. So you can access that like system.out.println basics dot roll number, and you can, the result will be pretty much the same. So you can see this. So this is the, you know, in Java you have to create an object of to access any variable, but if you'll be declaring it static, you can access it without creating an object of the class. So I hope you understand that. Actually here was static, so I gave it before, you know, it is the concept of further, it is not. So let's learn next. If you don't understand static, no problem, it's no problem. I'll be again doing that in my future tutorials. So I hope so you got what the variables are and what the arithmetic expressions are. So after that, what we can learn is I think you can perform arithmetic expressions. Now we can learn about methods. So what a method is? Method is a body in the program which can be executed. You know, you can call that from anywhere. So like for example, public void let's say add, and it takes two number. So public void, let's say print hello, print hi. Okay, and you can simply get system dot out. Okay, system dot out dot print print line. Okay, and we can call it like hi. Okay, so sorry, that hi. So once you do that, you can call this methods, and to call this method you have to just do like this, print hi, and just that's, now it's again showing error. The method, the reason is the same as like variables. You have to declare the functions, the methods also static. Okay, static, static. Now there we go. So this is how you this is the result. You can see that's high. So this is how you create methods. Now methods, you can pass some variables, some numbers or some values through two methods while calling this. So let's rename this. To rename anything, you just need to press shift F6 in okay, shift F6 now, that's, you know, the SVT. So you can just, I'll be naming this as print print. Okay, let's create print. Okay, and you can pass a variable like j, and you can receive this as string name. So this is what happening is this j becomes this variable name. So this, you are passing this from here to this function. So now we can print this name. So this has been okay, so this has been actually passed from here, and we are told to, and we give this variable which is of type string name, and we just print that in the screen. So that's pretty much basic. So if you face any problem during this making of this program, I'll be personally answering your questions. You can comment below. So next we have functions. I think so you understood what is functions. Now you can return something from functions. So you can return some values from the functions, not functions. We can just say public. Instead of declaring void, actually void means not returning anything. So this method is not returning anything, so we use void. You can see void, and there's many void. So we are returning, let's say we have to return an int, and let's say add. So here what we'll be doing is we'll be passing, we need two integers values, and let's return. And so what this means is that this function requires two integers a and b, and it will simply return after adding them. So you can call them this pretty much like that. So add two numbers, let's say 12 and 34. Okay, now again we have to declare the static. So okay, again the problem is there. So yeah, so in catable type, int cannot be converted to string. So actually we here we can see we are not calling the system method, we are calling this method, and this requires int. So what we can do is we can, instead of calling that method, we can do like system dot okay, system dot out dot print line, and now we can do like add 12 and 43 and just play with this. And I think so, yeah, we are having 55. So that's the basics which you need to know. In the future tutorials I'll be teaching you control statements, if, while, for, loops, all these. So till then just practice these functions, return values, so return values and everything. So I hope you like this tutorial, and thank you for watching this.